Hey friends, it's Jeff with Eternity Shore. It's Monday, a week before Memorial Day, and the race to get Eternity Shore back on the water is underway. They pulled our outdrives off, and one of the outdrives, which I was not unanticipating this, but one of the outdrives needs U-joints. The marina notified me that they can't get that until next week, like a week from Wednesday. So they invited me to try to find a part. So I did find it. So I am driving up today to Weavers. And they're great. Weavers is great. They are in Essex, Maryland, on the Back River. And they have always been really helpful to me. And if you have a Volvo Penta and you're in the area, they have Volvo parts. So they have this part. It's about $150 more than it would be, online, but it's well worth that money to not have a 9-day delay, further delay in getting the boat on the water. So I am running up to them and buying that part and then going to drive it over to the Boatyard. With that, I'm going to double check to make sure they don't need any other parts while I'm at it. So I think I'm going to hop off the video here, put you guys down, make another call, and make sure they don't need any other parts. All right. Okay, well, I'm glad I asked because apparently they have bellows, but they don't have gimbal bearings. I'm not sure yet. They're still getting back to me. So I don't want to race all the way up there, spend 3-4 hours of my time to give them the U-joint if they don't have the rest of the parts and they have to order them. So he's checking for me right now. I'm already on my way, so one of my concerns is they're not going to have gimbal bearings where at Weavers on hand, but maybe they will. So stay tuned. I feel energized today. I feel like more energy. You guys left in the comments you want me to be patient, and I appreciate that because I'm not generally a very patient person. I'm not getting into an accident here. So I'm not generally a very patient person. And so I think I'm trying to be patient, and I think I've done a better job. So today I'm not being impatient, I'm being energized to be a solution to the problem if I can be of help, as I know that the Boatyard has lots of work to do. I mean, they have other boats they're working on, and they got to put boats in the water because all the boats that are fixed that are there that are not in the water, I imagine they want to get in the water this weekend. Although right now the weather's funky. Today is supposed to be 90 degrees on Monday. A couple days it's going to be in the 80s and 90s. And then I think beginning Thursday or Friday it's supposed to rain. So Memorial Day weekend is not looking good. I don't care. Mary might care a little bit, but I don't care. Like, if I can get the boat back, I'll be happy. I'll be happy to be on the boat, in the slip, in the rain, whether it's cold or hot, I don't care. Just to get that thing back and have those motors running. And there's other work that I need to do or ask some help for because we haven't changed the oil in the engines and we haven't changed the oil in the generator. I did the outdrives lower gear oil, so it's not like we're getting it back in perfect shape, but it was detailed, so I think it looks great. I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, this is the season of paying a lot of money to have other people do the work. And again, much of this work, even if I was healthy, I would not do myself. I can't do the manifolds and risers myself. But of course, all of that, then, you're rushing to get things done. I want to make sure they do it right. And then if you put the boat in the water and then you've got a problem, that will be disappointing. So, being able to take that boat out, hear those engines roar, get that on plane, getting that boat back on plane, just hearing that. Hopefully those engines are going to sound great. They're going to be unclogged, be cooled off better, more efficient. Got the new spark plugs, outdrives. If we have both outdrives, the bellows are fresh and not torn, and obviously that there was water getting in there because that U-joint corroded. And you know what? All of this speaks to wanting to be on a lift. Obviously water can get in at any time, but would it be nice to not have those outdrives sitting in the water all the time, but only when you're, on a trip or out? So, yes, it's more money. I mean, we're talking about at least $2,000, maybe $2,500 more a year to have it on a lift slip. But you're not bottom painting every year. You don't have to do the outdrives painting every year. And, I'm not inspecting those outdrives every year if it's on a lift slip. So maybe next year we'll be on a lift. I don't know. But it's exciting to be able to figure out what we need. Oh, got a text from him. Let me check this out. Okay, so all they need is the U-joint for the one outdrive. They have everything else they need to do it. So that's great news. And I'm trying to deliver by 11 a.m. today on Monday. All right, I'll put you down, and then when we get to Weaver, I will pick you back up. All right, almost at Weaver's, but I want you to know I am just passing Riverside Marine, which is where we bought our deck boat a long time ago. So that's Riverside. Weaver's is just beyond that, right before you get to Cox Point. There you go. All right, just spoke to the owner and gave him the U-joint. It's on a pallet in the shop down there. I think I just took a couple pictures of it, so you'll be able to see that. But while we're here, I'll just show you the outdrives, kind of naked. The bellows will be replaced. These are the old bellows that are in there now. We've got the gimbal bearing in the back. Both the gimbal bearings will be replaced. All right. Hopefully they're going to do this tomorrow, then paint the outdrives, and then paint the bottom of the boat. I also gave them a spare anode here because I've never been able to get that sucker off. And they're going to drill it off and put a new one on for me. Okay, let's hop up and get a sneak preview of the manifolds and risers. All right. Ooh, it's hot on the boat. So, sneak preview, manifolds and risers. I can't really open up the hatch. So I have an update for us. They put the boat in the water yesterday, Thursday. So she is all done. Hooray, way to go, Edwards Boatyard. So today is Friday before Memorial Day, and Mary and I are going to pick up the boat.